A story recently went viral on social media about a woman in Tennessee who was allegedly denied prenatal care by a physician who stated that the woman's unmarried status was a violation of the physician's Christian beliefs.
They were not comfortable treating me because I am an unwed mother, and that goes against their Christian values.
This refusal of service is technically legal under Tennessee's Medical Ethics Defense Act, which was signed into legislation earlier this year. I covered this story for my most recent article on MedPage Today, and I was gratified to see that more physicians than not were outraged by the allegations. However, a concerning number of healthcare providers were supportive of this shockingly hyper-individualistic perspective on whom physicians should be allowed to deny service to. For example, one, in response to the question of whether physicians should be allowed to refuse service to patients on the basis of their skin color, stated, "I don't have to sell what I possess to someone just because they want it." This is tantamount to discrimination, and it's deeply concerning and dismaying. I grew up in a Christian conservative household, and the perversion of these values is entirely antithetical to what I grew up with. And I'm just going to be very honest, if your version of Christian morality is to deny someone's service on the basis of their personal beliefs or their skin color, then you're not a Christian. And you really need to rethink why you got into medicine to begin with. I'm hoping that we choose compassion. Discrimination cuts both ways. That's the first thing I want to say. It's not great when you're on the other end of it. And I hope the people endorsing this legislation can be mindful of that. How would you feel if your physician denied you service on the basis of your personal beliefs or your lifestyle choices that aren't hurting anyone? Moreover, even if we have a legal avenue for discrimination, at least in that state law, I hope that we choose differently. Do we really want to be the type of people who refuse service to someone just because of their lifestyle choices or because of who they are? Or do we want to choose better and help the people that really need us at their most vulnerable? Check out my article on MedPage Today, and thank you so much for watching.